I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide.
The new episode of X-Men came out. Yes. Alright. That's good.
Expelliarmus!
Damn, what?
He seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned the Hogwarts camp maybe near Brockbar, past the river. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by force or be discreet? Revelio.
Easily diverted.
They don't know what's happening to them.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Cure spells glance off of me.
Glacier! Now to find out what happened here. Revelio! Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Revelio! Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Reparo. Incendio. Forza. Revelio. This could prove dangerous. Revelio. 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 Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Rock formation. That's the first landmark on this map. Now to find the crooked tree. Lumos. A crooked tree, just as the map said. The crumbling tower shouldn't be far from here. Revelio. And the crumbling tower. The spot on the map should be directly south of here. Accio! Incendio! Revelio. What do we have here?
Ready to fight! Done what? Expelliarmus! Descend! Confringo! Revelio!
I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Leviosa!
Revelio.
Was that your best?
Send up.
A message!
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not quite.
Leviosa. Revelio. Goodness. A ladder. That's what I need. Confringo. Leviosa! Descendo! Revelio. This is the spot on the map. Is that what it's about? You call that spell? Confringo! Revelio. This castle's hiding. What will we find in here? Revelio.
Will finally
Confringo. Leviosa. Descendo. Confringo. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Hello, Gamora. Revelio.
Every time.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus.
No. I won't rest.
Confringo. Descendo.
When are you going to give up? Run won't be stopped.
Incendio. Accio.
I will make you pay.
Accio.
That was pitiful.
Incendio. Lumos.
Red Rock will lead us to victory.
Incendio. Accio.
You won't get away with that.
Boiler door. How to open it? Incendio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nothing over here.
Lumens, listen after being locked away. You can count on that. No!
I will
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. I wonder if I'd leave its uncle.
It won't stop me. Easily diverted.
Revelio. Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard him speak of it.
I need to find Mr. Oakes's wand. Where could it be? Revelio. Incendio! Revelio! This door must need power from something. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio.
One way or another, we'll get what we're owed.
You can't stop us. It didn't take long.
Blame. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. Revelio.
You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. They overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblin stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you. Truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex. And my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analyzing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Places.
That's
Revelio. Trouble's brewing and I'm without one. Confringo. Places. Confringo. Levioso. Revelio. Glad I was never locked up here.
That dude played competitive, like extremely competitive. He was ranked. There's no fucking way I'm getting ranked in a first-person shooter, bro. I give up.
Revelio.
Why is it crap?
Revelio. Not the best place for an unaccompanied student. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo.
One invalid. What's this?
Expelliarmus.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack.
Oh shit.
Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howland said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Deke can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Revelio.
That's a big ass. What the fuck?
Professor, I have some questions about conjuring.
Yes?
Actually, I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect. Deke loves an outing. That was a dark time in Deke's life. Deke found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Deke hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh,
Lumos.
it was during those days that Deke first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Deke enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the pottle of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right.
I just learned who he was. I didn't know who he was because I didn't play a Slytherin girl. I mean, like my Slytherin character. I've never been introduced to him until just now.
Yes, it's you can have any, let's say just from this game alone, if you get any, like, one of the, like, power, or, like, abilities or whatever.
What else?
You can use as much as you want.
Probably invisibility.
What do you say?
Probably invisibility. Yeah.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Or Abracadabra.
Good for you.
I still don't have that yet.
You don't have it?
No. Isn't it like an ultimate one?
Oh, no,
Like a finisher?
No.
What the fuck? You just spam me?
Revelio.
Pretty sure. Thanks. Just like a build you like this.
How many of these do I get to get?
I told you I wanted to repair them.
Repair 'em.
Repair anything.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Only 130.
I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and,
Can you do that to a griffin?
Deke isn't sure what they do with them. Deke is certain they will be safer with you.
Yeah.
Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Deke suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right. Where would I find one?
Deke knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Deke has seen poachers in the area recently. Deke will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Take me now, dude. What the fuck? Bro. Son of a bitch.
You still gotta run there.
Motherfucker. I don't even have a... I don't mind flying, actually. It's kind of nice. It's a miracle mod. I wonder. guess they don't count. I should have put. Yeah, I should do it.
Whatever, I start like, it's gonna take me like so hard to get used to it.
Oh, it is here. You're right. Oh, I need to kill his enemy instantly. Busted. Can you just spam me?
No.
Damn it.
There's a
Hello, Deke. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Deke was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Deke has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Tell me that now.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment, and they should return.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Deke will...
somebody that looks like a this game.
Yeah, but your voice does sound distorted. Is he talking about these? That's weak. I could just freeze you, son of a bitch. What
You
the?
can't, right, weren't you?
You gotta be kidding me.
Revelio.
Got to be fucking kidding me. Yeah, I'm just gonna freeze one of you. Fuck it. They won't let me.
Levioso. Professor Howard will never believe this.
I don't want. I don't know what the fuck. How do I get into this? Because there's a way to get into that, right?
I rescued the
knapsack.
jobberknoll.
Deke hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Deke knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Deke will see you there.
Might as well just run at this point.
Revelio.
Nope.
I do like this aspect of the game.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know how it works yet.
What are you up to now?
I can't really crouch, can I? I have to do it.
Hello, Deke. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Deke will be waiting for your return.
Like, what if... These are weird. I don't want to do it. Ugh. I really don't like these. That's all I'm getting now.
Look after you.
They're fucking weird. Look at their eyes. I don't like that. That's creepy as
It
shit.
was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight.
I don't want to see that.
Deke supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Deke will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Don't say it like that. That's weird. I like how big Hogwarts is. There's no place you really can't go to.
There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide.
You should be able to go into your knapsack and it should already be like that. Like this, what they're about to show.
What exactly did you think of?
That's how it was in Fantastic Beasts. The knapsack. You just go inside it.
Heavens!
Hey, bro, it's fucking up my room.
You've done it!
But what is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready.
This is exactly how it looked to Fantastic Beasts.
Look at this! It's amazing!
Where are we, Deke?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home.
Kill it. Kill it dead. That is so ugly. Get it the fuck off my screen, bro.
Deke thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Deke hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts that the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Deke can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Bitch.
Heroin.
I've collected some magical materials, Deke.
Now, Deke can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Deke thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. I don't have anything for this at the moment. That came out nicely. I should show Deke. I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
Actually, perhaps... Protego! I used the enchanted loom, Deke.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Deke suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Thank you for your help, Deke. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
I'll fix him. That charm grinder.
Sir, is everything all right?
How kind of you to ask. The name's Ackley Barnes. And no, it is not. I'm plotting a sort of revenge against my ex-business partner, a conniving fiend by the name of Alfred Lawley. He cut me out of our herbology supply business, just as we were getting started. Said I was too volatile to work with. I'll show him volatile.
That must have been frustrating for you.
Yes, it was. Terribly. I'm simply passionate about my work. Supercilious fool. He's passionate about things too, as I intend to remind him by relieving him of his prized possession. A venomous tentacula he's grown from a seedling that was to be the keystone of our business venture. I can't get anywhere near it with Ruth Singer watching me like an augury. Lawley's doing, no doubt. But no one would suspect a student. How would you feel about committing some grand plant larceny?
I'm not sure this is something a student should be doing on your behalf.
Oh, it's nothing. And he deserves it. Trust me. He'll be in and out of there in no time.
Very well. I'll see what I can do.
Excellent. I shall be right here. All I ask is that you bring me the venomous tentacula. Remember, I just need that venomous tentacula.
Mr. Barnes will only get in trouble going down this path. I need to find another way to get him a venomous tentacula.
I wish I had the courage to go into the forest.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsey, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest. Good luck!
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Accio! Revelio.
Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Repulsor. Incendio. 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 There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardson might give an answer about these butterflies. Incendio!
Nothing about your Arranger except spiders.
Well, look what we have here. Revelio.
Glad you came.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed the treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Folks still talk about you taking down that troll in the village circle. You certainly made an impression.
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sent you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stayed with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Doc can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Sometimes I have to wonder from what. If it didn't involve so much dung, sits there like a lump every Christmas one. Not saying I don't have the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking. So what about your children? Children from homes with more than one house elf are rarely self-sufficient, are they? Astonishing, really. That apart from those lucky enough to have a witch or wizard in the family, the whole world does wonders for one's image to have a styling done by her. Not saying it if you need it. The happiest day of my life was when my wife and I found out my daughter was a witch. I wouldn't mind, but it's an awful gross thing. There's not many, don't fear me. I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother's silver cauldron to whichever one of them looked after me. I don't know about centaurs, but there hasn't been a dragon in history worth losing a hair over. I'd say it's a bit too soon. Wouldn't have been getting on my... No need for sleeping draught for me. Proper day's work, a nice sleep like a baby. That's it. I'd stand before a grapple for them. I would feel worse
I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. stop by whenever you're about.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Well, hello there. Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for facts. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. I'd say that looks as if it was made for you. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
I'm sure she'd love some flowers. Pick her some blueberry.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick.
Revelio.
Fuck with a rhetorical feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair for my Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Derrickle feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Derrickles. But people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising. crying those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? I don't mind selling things for certain clients. You know where to find me. You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Upper Hogsfield.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk clumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Oh, goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Also, Revelio.
Leave the hawk clumps to Mrs. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Perhaps I'll find more hawk clumps while I'm there. Let's have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Revelio.
That's all the hawk clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Revelio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus! Lumos! Lumos! Incendio! Revelio!
That's all the whole clumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo! Revelio!
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Descendo! Leviosa! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Forza! Levioso! Protego! Incendio! Repulsor! Stupefy! Lumos. Glacius. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Should think they felt that in London.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Ugh.
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sorona. I think that's everything. Sorona will be glad to have this back.
Lumos. 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 Lumos.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
shame Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood played a hand in his disappearance.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
I can tell you. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to.
Revelio. Revelio.
This looks like the right statue.
Yes, I told you. You're very clever.
Clever? What was the
How
password?
offensive. They're fine, a genius. Happy now? But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment.
Just send him.
I'm stealthy as a
goodness. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken, though.
Revelio. Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
I cannot thank you enough. If you could just find a few more, I'd be so very grateful.
Where should I look for more demiguise statues and moons?
All of my usual haunts, which incidentally have now become quite haunting. Here in the castle, in Hogsmeade, and believe it or not, in some of the surrounding hamlets. Oh, my tormentor is nothing if not thorough. Kept me from all my usual engagements for an eternity now.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valour, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I'm sorry to say. I'll keep... This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Revelio.
Confringo.
I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
I'm going to have to get past this.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Reparo. Glacius. Levioso. Revelio. Incendio.
One more to go and I'll make it across.
Revelio. Reparo. Leviosa.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Leviosa. Defaulto. Defaulto. Accio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
That did the trick.
Revelio.
This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate.
No. Revelio.
I have the dried billywigs things. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Revelio. Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a former?
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is. Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentions Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the I'll never...
I'm glad.
Reparo.
Lumos.
Here you found. We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. What can I do for you today? A wise decision. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I... Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. Here you found a bit of treasure in the forest. Was never one for adventure myself.
Dealing with untoward matters is in for a canut, in for a gallon.
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with unicorns.
Revelio. Revelio.
Thank you again for retrieving that myrmidon.
Always make up, Pippin.
Madam Lawang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Ha! Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Being an officer of the law in a quiet village like Hogwarts.
There we go.
I don't trust
Revelio.
I should investigate. Now, I'm only trying to help. Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Got my eye on it. I hope Rook would know.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I know I'm not hearing things.
One wonders if one's life is indeed carved out by destiny, or merely the spawn of ill choices made along the way.
Show yourself!
Places! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You've made a great mistake!
Descendo! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
I'm able to Hogsmeade later.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Still running things.
Revelio!
Revelio. Incendio! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. That's it.
how inconvenient travel was before I invented...
Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out. I was only young.
Confringo. Revelio.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Arresto momentum.
Very good. That's it. Keep it up.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
I know that feeling. Some things are simply out of our control.
And some things are in it. I should have known better. I was betrayed. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in you.